For years now, the world of digital translation has really had one undisputed king. But, a powerful new challenger has quietly stepped into the ring, and it is absolutely aiming for the throne. So what we're looking at here is a full-blown translation war between two of the biggest names in tech.
And that really is the big question, isn't it? Is the massive empire that Google Translate has built actually facing a real threat? This isn't just about some new app popping up. This is a clash between two completely different ideas about what translation should even be.
So to really get the scale of this challenge, we have to start with the reigning champion, a tool that's so dominant, it's basically become a part of our daily lives online. I mean, think about it. For most of us, when you say translation, your brain probably just says Google. They're practically the same thing at this point. It's the go-to, the default solution for millions of people, whether you're doing homework, traveling abroad, or trying to close a business deal. It has set the standard for a long, long time. And here's why it's been so dominant. It's so much more than just translating a sentence. You can point your phone's camera at a menu in another language and see it change before your eyes. You can upload a whole 50-page document or translate an entire website with just one click. Google's real power is its sheer massive utility. But while Google has been ruling its vast kingdom, a new contender has been quietly getting ready to make a major move. Yup, that's right. OpenAI, the company that gave us ChatGPT, has rolled out a dedicated translation tool. And this isn't just another feature buried inside the chatbot, it's a completely standalone service. Now, the launch itself was pretty quiet, but believe me, its strategy is anything but. And this is the absolute crucial point. This is not just another translation engine. OpenAI's tool is built from the ground up with a different philosophy. It doesn't just want to swap words from one language to another. It's trying to understand the context, the situation, who you're talking to, and the real meaning behind what you're saying. And this right here perfectly illustrates its secret weapon, tone customization. You're looking at the same basic request translated for two totally different audiences. One is super formal, very professional. The other is relaxed, friendly, and casual. This is about communicating effectively, not just accurately. And that's a level of nuance that traditional tools have always kind of struggled with. So this really sets up the fundamental battle here. It's no longer about which tool knows more words. It's about which one better understands meaning. Okay, let's break it down side by side. On one side, you've got Google Translate. Its philosophy is all about breadth and quantity. Its goal is to translate everything, no matter the format, images, docs, you name it. But then, on the other side, you have ChatGPT Translate, and its game is all about depth and quality. It wants to translate things perfectly for a specific situation, really emphasizing that nuance and tone. But of course, Google isn't just going to sit back and watch this happen. No way. They've already announced that they're plugging their incredibly powerful Gemini AI model right into their translation system. The goal? To boost accuracy, to get way better at understanding complex sentences, and to close that nuance gap. The king is definitely fighting back. So what does all this competition really mean for us, for the users? Well, it signals a massive shift in what we should all expect from our communication technology. And this is really the key takeaway. Look, for now, Google's do-it-all approach is still probably more practical for a lot of everyday tasks. But OpenAI's move, it isn't just about winning today. It's about changing the entire game for tomorrow. It's pointing to a future where a good translation isn't just defined by accuracy, but by how intelligent, how adaptive, and frankly, how human-like it can be. And all this leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question. As these two giants go head-to-head, what's ultimately going to matter more? Is it the sheer number of languages a tool can support, or is it a deep, profound understanding of context and style? It really seems like the translation wars are no longer just about words. They're about the very nature of understanding itself.